beautiful people. Hello, my beautiful people. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, my beautiful people. Once again, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, welcome, everyone here for our live stream. Yeah, you are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. Once you come, please make sure you please when you come here, please make sure you comment. Yeah, you comment, then I will know who is there. Who is there? Let me first do share, and then we can see what next. Let me first share. Let me first share. Let me first share. Please share our live. Share our live stream. Share our live stream. Share our live stream. Share our live stream. Let us share our live stream. Let us share our live stream. Let us share our live stream. We are looking at what next after you have submitted the DV lottery program. The forms, you have already submitted the forms. Then what next? What next? What next? What next? What next? After submitting, what next? What next? What comes next? Once you have submitted, what next? What next? After you have submitted, what comes next? That's what we are looking at, and we have made some good research for you. I've made some good research for you. Yeah, please let us gather. Let us gather. Let us gather. Let us gather. For those who applied for the 2024 lottery, please gather here. Please gather here. If you applied for the 2024 lottery, please gather here. Please gather here. If you applied for the 2024 lottery, then this is yours. This is actually yours. So you should not just sit there. Shouldn't just sit there. There are a lot of procedures you must follow for. You must follow through for the 2024. Those who applied for the 2024 lottery, yes, those who applied for the 2024 lottery visa program or DV program, and for the American green card, this is your time. This is really yours. This is really yours. This is yours. So you need this information. You need this information for because if you applied for the visa and the lottery program, you don't just sit. You don't just sit there. A lot. You need to fulfill. You need to fulfill. You need to fulfill. You need to fulfill a lot of things. Let us gather here and see what are those things you need to put in place as you're waiting for the results. As we're waiting for the results that that are likely to come back next year in May. Yeah, between May and June. That's when we expect the feedback from the Kentucky. Yes, from the Kentucky center. You get it? Yeah, Consular Center. That is the KCC, Kentucky Consular Center. If you you already you did you filled the forms, the forms, then you submitted those forms, then you need this information. You need this information. Please gather here. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend, please. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you already filled your forms and you submitted them, then you need to tell a friend. Share to friends. I have got a lot of information for you here. I have a lot of information for you. I have information for you that can be helpful for us all. It can be helpful for us all. Even if you did not, if you did not fill the forms, or you failed in one way or the other, this DV program is there every year. Every year. So if you failed to submit your forms this year, or if you don't go through, please don't relax. Don't relax. Do not just sit and relax. Then try your luck the coming year. They will again open the financial year. You know, the U.S. financial year starts on 1st of October. The 1st of October. So the 1st of October, actually the whole of October, expect to open up. Actually the first 2 weeks of October, expect the KCC, Kentucky Consular Center, to open up the DV program. So if you did not register yourself, you did not fill the forms, if you missed filling the forms, if you were caught up with time, especially our sisters, there are some ladies, our sisters, and the house managers. Most of them could not get time to go and take photos on maybe a field, whatever. But this thing, I told you, you can do it even using your mobile. Yeah, you can do it on your mobile. So, but if you failed this time, please don't relax. Next year, put in your application. Keep putting, and you never know, one day, one time, you're gonna win. You wanna win. So what next after you fill the form, after you have submitted the form? What do we do? Like right now, most of us already submitted the forms. You already submitted. We already submitted the forms. Now, what are we waiting for? What next? Do you just sit there and relax? Do you just sit there and relax? Mind you, DV is a lottery. Is a lottery. Lottery means it is a game of chance. It is a game of chance. Unlike these other lotteries, for instance, they will say there is a lottery. These other lotteries, the more ticket you buy, the higher chances of winning. But the DV lottery is not like that. You have to fill only one form. Only one form. Then they will choose at random. Then if chance befalls you, then you win yourself a green card. You win yourself a green card. So You want to travel to America. Most of us, we want to travel to America. Yeah, most of us, America is our favorite. America is, yeah. Once you reach America, most of us, we have reached your destiny. Yeah. So if you fill the forms and you submit it, then what next? What next? What next? You have submitted the forms. Then what next? What comes next? What do you do after that? What do you do after filling the forms? What do you do after submitting the forms? What do you do? What do you do when you have submitted the forms? Yeah. Did you anyway? Did you fill the forms? Did you fill the DV program forms? Did you fill? Did you get that chance to fill the forms? If you fill the forms, well and good. Now the task is, what do you do this time? What like this time, as we are waiting for the results to come back? That is next year in May. Between May and June, results will come back. Results will come back. That is the time they will open up. They will open up for checking the status. They will open up. Now you start checking whether you went through, or whether you were selected or you were not selected. If you did not fill the DV program, it's not yet too late for you. You know, next year you can as well. I can as well go, and you can as well go and fill the forms. So if you fail to fill this year, you need to go. You wait for next year around October, then you can fill the forms. You get it? You get it? So next year you can fill the forms and try your luck. You can win yourself a ticket. You can win yourself a visa, a US visa. So this is one of the ways people get to America. Yes, some go to America through a study visa. Maybe you get a student's visa, then you can get to the US through churches or religions and whatsoever. You can get to the US through you get a sponsor from there. Then you can as well get to the US through. There's so many ways. But now this visa lottery, it is the American government initiative. The KCC, that is the Kentucky Consular Center. The KCC issues this. It is an online application. You just apply online. What you need is to have fill that form online. Then you put your photo. You put your passport photo. The passport photo that is required. You put it there, then you submit you fill all that is needed in that form, then you submit. Yeah, this usually happens. This usually opens up during around October. Yes, during the month of October and November. During the month of October and November, that is when they open up, because the U.S. Financial year starts on the 1st of October. The 1st of October, that is when the U.S. financial year starts. So they open up when the financial year opens. Then it can take a week, then they have to open up for the DV program. They have to open up for the DV program. So you need to always check you always check on their website. You have to put in www.dvprogram, and then you see when it is open, you will know. Most people will share to you. Yeah, then you need to get there. You need to get there. What do you do once you fill the form? Then you submit the form. Once you submit the form, what when your form is successfully submitted, then it will bring there is a screen. It will display. It will display. There is a green line and on the screen with the word success. Then there are some words down where those words contain your confirmation number. That confirmation number, then other words, they will tell you you need to print out this or save it somewhere or whatsoever before you go. You get away from that window you're opening there. You get it? They will always tell you that. They will always tell you that you shouldn't. That you shouldn't go away from. That you shouldn't get away from that window before you print out, or if you're using a phone, make sure you screenshot that window. You screenshot it, then you can go and print it out somewhere, because it contains your confirmation number. You're going to use that confirmation number once the results for the lottery are out. Once the results are out, you will use that number, the confirmation number, to check the status. And mind you, the KCC will not send you any notification, either an email or any message, because even in the form, the phone number is optional. Phone number is optional. They will not send you a notification. They will not send you an email that you have that you have won, or they tell you that now results are out. They will not. They will only announce that the results are out. Then you go. Actually, on their website, they will announce that the results are out. Now you have to go on the website, then check for status. Check for status. As you check for the status, then once you check for the status, then you will get to know whether you have gone through or you have not gone through. Remember, this DV you can register as a couple. You can register as a couple. You can register differently. Yeah, but you can register as a couple, and the chances are you can register as a couple, but one of your maybe your partner is given and you're not given. That is why I said DV is just a game of chance. Yeah, I have got even someone who told me this couple actually one of them, the lady won at the DV lottery, and the boyfriend did not win, yet they had all applied at the same time. Yeah, but the advantage is when you apply as a married, when you apply, because there is a section where you'll put your marital marital status. When you apply as a married person, then you'll be required to put particulars of your partner. Yeah. Once your partner does not get, then you can as well you you go with him to the interviews. You go with him to the interviews. Then you do interviews together. Then you are issued a couple visa. You are issued a visa for two people because you are already married. They need you to go with your partner. Yeah, if your partner doesn't go through, then you have, if you had already submitted on your DV lottery program that you are married, then there are chances that your partner might also go with you. But because you are the primary entrant, the winner of the visa, when you go, the winner of the lottery, when you go for the when you go for the interviews, expect a lot of questions. Expect more questions than your partner, because your partner is just a secondary entrant. You are the primary entrant, so you have to answer most of the questions. So that is what that is the lottery visa. Right now, they closed. It was open from October 5th to 8th November, but now they closed. But you still have chances for the next year. If you did not fill the forms, you have chances next year. Same, actually during October they will again open up. And another thing, if you don't go through, if you check during May, June, that period, you check and you find you have not gone through, please never give up. You wait for the time when they open up again. You feel there are some people who fill these forms like several times. Someone filled the forms 4, 5, 6 days times. Then maybe the seventh time you go through. Never give up. Never give up. It's not easy to get a US visa, but you can get through this DV lottery program. So it's not easy to get the US visa, but the quickest way here, you can get through the DV program. So never you give up. Never give up. Never give up on anything. Never give up. You keep trying your luck. You keep trying, and then your luck might befall you. There are some people who only apply once, then they are awarded. That is just a chance. That's what I always tell you. Once you fill the form, please make sure you pray. You pray. Yes, put all your effort to praying. Pray to the Almighty. Pray to God to help you go through, because there are a lot. This DV program is open to the whole world, the entire world, everyone, everywhere, and unless there are some countries that maybe do not qualify. If that country sent more people to the US that previous year, they will not qualify. Then the other thing, there are some countries that are at war with the US. They might not qualify, but they might even also take people as refugees from that particular country. So never hesitate to fill these forms. You just keep filling, you keep filling, not until the chance befalls you. Now, what do you do after after you have submitted the forms. Once you submit the forms, keep keep your confirmation. Don't write the confirmation. Don't just copy it with a pen and write it down on a paper. Don't. It is risky. You might write. You might not write very well. You might on submitting, like when you're checking the status, maybe this thing you wrote, you might be confused, like with letters and figures. You might be confused, like you have written letter I, you can call it a 1. So it's better you print it out, or screenshot it and save it on the Google Drive. Save it on the Google Drive. Don't just save it on your device, that is your phone or your laptop. You can save it as a secondary, where you have saved, like save it as a secondary storage on your phone or your laptop. But the primary storage must be the primary storage must be your primary storage must be at least the Google Drive, and maybe you can print it out, then you'll be on the safe side, because you might lose your phone, you might lose your laptop, you might lose your computer, or anything that can happen. So keep it safe. Once you print it out, also keep it safe intact, so that you can at any time you can get it. Then you do, once they are out, then you check the status. Yes. So you need this. You need to keep it safe. You need to keep it safe for further use. Yeah, if you did not submit, if you did not um, apply for the green card, please, next year, make sure you keep it in your mind. Next year you shouldn't lose this chance. You shouldn't lose this chance. Make sure next year you do, and make sure you fill those forms, and yeah, try your luck in one way or the other. You can get the visa. Some people apply just once. Then they are given the visa. So you never know, you could be among those people who apply first hand and get selected. Yeah, there's some people you just apply once, then they get selected. So you can be one of them who just apply and get selected. So you have to try, by all means, try your chance, try your luck. Yeah, then luck might befall you. Luck might befall you in one way or the other. In one way or the other. So this DV lottery is just a game of chance. It's just a game of chance. Once you feel you shouldn't think that 100% you're going to go through, and you should not go now start selling all your things that you're going to America. It's not a guarantee that you will go through. It's not a guarantee. In most cases, you will not go through. Yeah, you have higher chances of not going through. Well, what you need is just to only prepare that once you go through, that is well and good. If you don't go through, take it easy, apply for the next time. That is the only thing that I can tell you. If you don't go through, don't give up, apply for the next lottery. When the next lottery is out, please, you should go apply again. You don't need to give up because you did not go through. Then you say you will not again apply. You don't need to give up. You need to keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, not until you get your chance. Until you get to that. Because there are some people who you never know, you might not apply this time. I mean, you might not go through this time. The next year you apply again, then you go through. Some people only apply once, then they go through, which is very fine, which is everyone's dream, that you apply once, then you go through. Yeah. And another thing, when you go through, when you check status and you go through that you've been granted chance, it's not the end of it all. There are also a lot of things you need to. So once you apply for that, for the green card, please make sure you now start at least start saving some little money aside. Yes, all as just as a plan B, as a plan B. Yeah, just save it aside as for plan B, because you never know. Once you go through, you will need money. You'll need money. You'll need to run for the documents that they need. You'll need to go to the embassies and do the visa interview. You will need to buy a visa. You'll need to buy a air ticket. Yeah, once you go through, once your visa is once your visa is granted, so you get it. So all of these things you need to prepare, even though you are not 100% sure that you'll be selected, that you have been selected, but you need to apply. To prepare in advance. You need to prepare in advance, because our whatever comes out, you need to prepare for it. Once it comes out that you have been selected, yeah, well and good, continue and do what, and go for the interviews and continue the process. Once you're not selected, again, don't give up. Go and wait for the next, and also fill those forms and try your luck that way, because you don't need to give up. You don't need to give up. Not until you get there. Yeah. Meanwhile, if you don't go through, you try the other means of getting to the US, maybe through students visa, through conferences, through, there are many things you need to contact. You need to contact your communities. There are always communities in the US. Yes, you find these communities. Most of these communities have websites. Or you can find them on Facebook. So they have their website, like Ugandan community in the US, Kenyan community in the US, Tanzanian community in the US. They have their website. Once you go to the website, talk to the chairperson or the admin of the website, then he or she will guide you on how to get to the US. Either through DV, that the green card application, or through students visa, or religious conferences and whatsoever. Then what happens if you forget, if you did not print out that the page that contains your confirmation? What do you do? There are always a chances, because they will tell you, once you finish, you have submitted, there is a green line that disappears, that appears on top, with the word success, meaning you have successfully submitted your form. Then maybe a calamity befalls, you have not saved that page, maybe your laptop all of a sudden it shuts down. You have not saved, you have not done this, it shuts down. Once you bring back the laptop, that page will not again display. Or your phone, maybe you mistakenly hit on the back button, then it means you will not retrieve that same page, the display page. Or you saved it, you printed it out, the paper you had printed got lost, you don't know where it got lost from. You saved it on the drive and you forgot your Google account. There is always an option. Once you know once you know the things you put in your DV lottery form, your name, your date of birth, your marital status, those are the things they will ask you. You'll just need, let me check here. You have to put in the program year. Once you forget, you have to put in the program year. For instance, you apply, because this thing happens every year. So in 2022, then they are displaying the 2024 lottery. Why? You submit the form in 2022. The results comes back in 2023. The results for 2024 lottery will come back in 2023. In May, that is when you will confirm whether you have won the lottery or not. And winning the lottery does not mean that you're going to the US immediately. No, there are a lot of procedures that will follow. You get it? So by 2023, the results come back. Then they will open up for interviews. They will open up for interviews in the next financial year. The financial year in the US starts on the 1st of October. The 1st of October, they open up for interviews, and the interviews run for the whole year. Interviews run for the whole year, starting from October up to September 30th. On 30th of September, interviews will close. The last person to receive interview will be on 30th September 2024. It means you have chances of going to the US with the DV program 2024. You have chances of going to the US in 2023. How and when? Once you win the DV program, you check and you win. Then there are forms that you're going to fill. As once you fill those forms, the correct forms and the correct format, you submit all your documents. Then you book for the day for interview at the American embassy, if you have American embassy in your country, or the nearest American embassy. Yeah, if the embassy is not in your country, then you're going to use the nearest embassy, that is maybe your neighboring country. Then you go and do the interviews there. Once you are confirmed that actually that day you do the interviews, immediately there and then the interviewer will tell you your visa has been granted. Your visa has been granted. Then it can take like a week. You leave your passport there. You leave your passport at the embassy. Then they will tell you, like after a week or 2 weeks, they will just call you to tell you, come and pick your passport. Your visa is already granted. Then you come pick your passport. Then it will be up to you to either travel the next day or the next month, but your visa is given 6 months for you to prepare when to travel. When they give you they give you a visa, they will give you 6 month period to prepare for your traveling. So it will be upon you how prepared you are. Once you have your money for the ticket, you can buy the ticket and travel the following day or the following week or whatsoever. Yeah. But what you need this time, you have filled the form, you have submitted your form. You need to prepare in advance. You need to prepare in advance. Look for the communities that will host you. Look for a community in the US where you can get a host, where you can get a host. A DV lottery um, winner does not need a sponsor. The government is your sponsor. I repeat, you do not need a sponsor. Once you win the lottery, you do not need a sponsor. The government is your sponsor. Actually, the KCC, that is Kentucky Consular Center, is your sponsor. But they are not going to cater for you. They're not going to cater for you for your living. So you need to get a host, or if you have enough money, you can book for a hotel. Because when you go for the interviews, actually, when you're filling the forms where you apply for the interview, they will ask you, they'll ask you the address that you're going to stay in the US. They'll ask for the address. They'll not ask you for the host. Neither will they ask you for the sponsor. You don't need a sponsor, as already said. You don't need a sponsor for this case. You only need a host, or you can book for a hotel. You can book for a hotel, but hotels tend to be will tend to be much expensive. But there are also some harmonized hotels there. Maybe shared hotels, maybe shared rooms. You never know. And there are some hotels that are a bit cheaper. So all of these things you need to consult people in the US. If you have a relative there, if you have anyone you know in the US, you can consult them before even the results come back. For you to be on the safe side, you need to know most of these things. You need to know most of these things. Keep familiarizing with those people in the US. Yeah, if you don't have a relative, you can get a friends there. Um, you can use your religion. Maybe if you're Christian, look for the Christian community. You're Muslim, look for the Muslim community. Check on their websites. Then talk to them that I've filled I'm applying for the green card. I'm applying for the visa, the DV. Very soon, if I go through, I will need your help. I will need somehow to guide me in that way or any other way. So keep familiarizing with them. Keep familiarizing with them. You need to get their numbers. You need to, yes, to get familiar with those people in the US, so that you can by the time you go through, by the time the visa is granted to you, then it is just a pass over. It is just you to consult them that now at this and this time I'll be going for the interviews. Maybe after you pass the interviews, then it will not be hectic for you to look for the host. The host is not required to show anything that showing how much he has or whatsoever. Neither are you required to show such things. Yeah, you will only the host will only give you the place where to live, like for a month or 2 months. In that time, you will be preparing to get a job somewhere. Yeah. So they only host you, and they will only give you they will only give you the location, because these people will ask you for the interviews. They will ask you, where will you be staying. Just you need to tell them where you'll be staying. You need to give them the zip code of that place you'll be staying. then that is where they will send your social security card. That is where they will send your social security card, and you can as well change. Maybe you reach in the US, you got a host, like after two excuse me, after 2 weeks, your host changes. Yes, your host changes and tells you he no longer wants you there. You need to maneuver and get somewhere else. Now you have changed your address. That the address you gave to the consular is now different. You told them you're going to send my social security card here, the social security number that they will send, that the address you gave them. Now you have changed address, you have gone to another place. Again, you'll go back to the KCC website. There is that form you fill to change. Now that you have changed your location, you have changed your address, you are at another address, then you can go and tell them that you fill that form asking for change. Yeah. So there are actually a lot of things, as we shall be discussing them time and again. Shall be discussing them time and again. So you need that. You need to do that. You need to do that. You need to do that. You need to do. You need to do that. You need to do that. You need to do that. Once you apply for the visa, once you apply, you submit. You need to keep in mind that um, that is not the end of the process. The process is so long. The process is very long. So you need to keep in mind that all these things you need to do them. You need to do them in time. You need to do them in time. So you don't just sit and relax. Don't just sit in your comfort zone and relax. Start at the early, because the earlier the better. The earlier the better. The earlier the better. The earlier the better. So you need to apply in in advance. Most of those things you need to do them in advance. Yeah, you need to look for a host. You need to get a host in advance. You need to get a host in advance. I'm sharing something here. I'm sharing something on the phone. I'm sharing actually this live to some people that maybe they can as well um, benefit from it. Yeah. So I want to share. I'm trying to share to some people here. I'm trying to share to some people here. Yeah, I'm trying to share to some people. I'm trying to share to some people so that they can also benefit from it. So that they can also benefit from this one. If you did not register, if you did not fill this year's form, it's not yet too late for you for next year. It's not yet too late for you for the next year, the next financial year. In October, make sure you get updated. Yeah, and keep visiting Yeah, keep visiting this channel. We shall keep you updated. Keep here. Keep visiting the channel, because I told you, once you subscribe, please hit on that notification bell. Hit on the notification bell. Yes, hit on the notification bell. You will be getting notification whenever. For us, we are always there to give you information. We are always there to keep you updated. Yeah. So we shall be updating you each time and again. Shall keep you updated. Yeah. When these things happen, we shall keep you updated. So if you do not get the update for this year, if you did not get the update for this year, yes, keep it into your mind that October 2023, the DV lottery will be out. Then you can apply. Try your chance. Try your chance and see what comes out. Try your chance and see what comes out of it. Just you'll try your chance. Now, if you applied, now you'll need this. You'll need this. Keep your confirmation. Keep your confirmation. You keep your confirmation. Keep your confirmation number. Then in May, then you will need to fill the form that you'll be checking. You'll be checking. You'll be checking the status. You'll be checking the status. You know. So that is all we need to know about the DV lottery. Yeah. In summary, after you submit the form, keep safe your confirmation. The message that appears on the screen immediately after you have filled the form. Keep that message. Take a screenshot of it. Please like our live stream once you come. Please, I request you like the live stream. I request you like the live stream. Then you gave it. Yeah, we're saying in summary, you need to keep the message that contains your confirmation number. Keep it safe until you get to the results. That is in May, the next year. And after that, now start familiarizing with the people in the US that and those people you will get. Those people you will get a host. You'll get a host from those people. You'll get a host from those people. So better to familiarize with them. Familiarize with them. Then do not count all your chicks before they are hatched. You do not need to count all your chicks before they are hatched. What you need is just prepare in advance, but in knowing that you might either go through or not. You might either go through or no. Keep that at the back of your mind. Always keep it at the back of your mind. So once you go through, you have already maybe made it. You have already at least done with some steps. So it will just be a walkover for you. It will just be a walkover for you. You get it? So what I'm saying, if you did not fill the forms for this year, yeah, the program actually this year's program ended on 8th of November, on 8th November, but next year it will happen again in October. Every year it opens, every financial year. America's financial year starts on the 1st of October. The 1st of October, that is when the America's financial year starts. When the financial year starts, that very week, the first week of the financial year, then they will display the DV program and their visa, the KCC visa, that is the Kentucky Consular Center. You just go to your Google on your phone, put in DV program, and the program will appear there. That is in 2020, like now 2022, the DV program is 2024. Thank you for liking. Thank you for liking. Please comment. Please comment. In 2022, the program is for 2024. In 2023, the program will be for 2025. 2024, the program will be for 2026. Why? Hey, oh, Mr. John Bosco. Hey, Johnson. Oh, this is not John Bosco. This is not Johnson. John Bosco, how are you, man? It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. John Bosco. Long time, man. Did you feel the DV program? DV program ran in October. It opened October 5th to November 8th. Did you apply for the DV program, the DV lottery? Did you apply, John Bosco? Did you apply? But if you did not apply, just know that even next year, this thing happens every year. They happen every year. They happen every year. So the next, I'm okay, bro. No, I did not. Next time, you are. Yes, make sure next time you shouldn't miss this. Next time you shouldn't miss. Next time, October 1st is America's financial year starts on October 1st. That very week, they open up for the DV lottery program. It is free of charge. It is an online form. It is an online application. You just apply online. What you need is to get a legible photo, just a legible photo. Once your photo is legible, then and on that very form, that's where you will check whether your photo is legible or not. The photo that is legible for the American visa. We get it? You need to have a photo that is legible for the American visa. That is the only thing you can. And as well, you can apply as a couple. If you have your girlfriend, you can apply as a couple. You show down that you're married, then they will ask for the initials, the details of your spouse. Yeah, then you will be required that your spouse will also apply. You'll also apply on his or her own. You get it? And the chance it's not a guarantee that once you apply as a couple that all of you're going to go through. No, it's not a guarantee that you'll go through, but there are high chances that you'll go together, even if your spouse does not go through. There are other steps that you'll go together. Then the visa you get a visa for two people. So it is better that way. It's better that way. and you're given chance to go with your child. You're given chance to go with your child if you have a child. Yeah. Yeah. So what next? What happens after you have applied? You have to keep have that form that appears having the word success, telling you you success. You have successfully submitted your form. You have to keep that page. You don't need to go from that page before. You either take a screenshot or you take a snap of it. If you're using a computer, take a snap of it, then you keep it. You can go and print it out. Actually, the option of printing out is given to you on that particular form down there. They'll tell you, it's better you print out this form. It's better you print out this form. Yeah, they will tell you to better print out the form for you. You get it? Yeah, better you print out the form that way. You get it? In order to be on the safe side. So that is the DV program, and that is the DV program. If you did not apply for the DV program, just take heed. You'll apply next year. You'll apply next year. Please take heed. Don't. Yeah, I don't have corporate to the music that is playing. The music is from a neighbor. So please, I don't have that corporate to the music. So the music is from the neighbor. Someone is playing it, and I cannot deny them. I cannot deny their right to. So please, the corporate owner shouldn't actually, I request should not blame me, because the music is not mine. It's not. I'm not the one who has put on the music. It's from a neighbor. If the corporate owner tries to claim it, please, it's not from me. I'm not the one playing the music. Yeah. But DV program is like that. It's like that now. Yeah. Any questions? Anything you need to know about the DV program? You are really, you're welcome. You're welcome to ask any question you feel like. Any question you feel like, we shall be there to answer all your questions. We shall be there to answer all your questions. The only thing is you need to. The only thing is that you need to keep. You need to keep on our. You need to keep on the platform here. You need to keep with us here. Yeah, you just, in case you did not subscribe, you just need to subscribe. You just need to subscribe. You just need to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You need to subscribe and hit the notification bell. You need to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We get it, and because when you hit the notification bell, when you hit the notification bell, you'll be every time we put an update, you'll get notified. So, and remember, we shall be giving you all updates. We shall be giving you all updates about DV lottery, about everything, actually everything. So don't sit back and relax. Don't sit back and relax. You need to know these things. You need to know these things. You need to know these things. Maybe your chances are here. Maybe your chances might be here. Yeah, you might be among the lucky people who can win. You might be among the lucky people who can win the lottery. You can win the lottery for that particular year. We get it. So don't just sit and don't just sit and relax. You need to follow up, make follow up to your application, make follow up for your application. Not until you get through, you get a host. Yeah, I'll come up with a video on how to get a host in the US. Yeah, it's easy to get a host, even when you do not have anyone you know in the US. You can get a host there. You can get a host there. There are so many people in the US, and it is very easy for you to get a host in the US. Once you are selected, actually you need to get a host before you go for the interviews, because required you'll be required to tell the interviewer at the embassy where you'll be residing. You get it? You get it? So you need to get a host before. You need to get a host. So you need to get a host before you go for the interviews, because they will ask you such a questions. Better get a host. You'd have to consult people in the US, consult those communities, Muslim communities, Catholic communities, Ugandan communities, your country main communities in the US, how to get a sponsor. I mean, how to get a host who will host you. Or to the worst, you can as well. You can as well book a hotel, a cheap hotel. There are some cheap hotels that you can book to host you. Remember, the host is only hosting you. Is only hosting you for the meantime. Is only hosting you for the meantime, as you are preparing to get a job. You're preparing to get a job, so that maybe they will host you for a month or 2 months, and not until you get yourself a job. Then you can get your own apartment. You can get where you can be staying independently. So that is the host. That is the only work of the host. That is the only purpose of the host. The host is not going to feed you. The host is not going to. Maybe once you agree, it is all about the agreement you get with your host. Once you agree with your host that they will be giving you food, Maybe you're going to pay them money or whatsoever. It will depend on the agreement you make with your host. Let, that is, I think that is understandable. Yeah, the host you get, you have to the terms of living with them. He can tell you, I'm going to host you for only 2 weeks. He can tell you, I'm going to receive you to the US. Maybe I'm going to receive you for only 1 week or 2 weeks. You get it? Then you can prepare for your, maybe you can prepare for your relocating to another place. That is also understandable. But better get someone who is going to host you at least for a month. It can be someone you're going to pay, or someone your relative, or someone you're going to. He can give you free accommodation. Yeah, maybe you know them, you never know. They can host you for any period of time. It is just according to you, how the relationship, how you talk to your host, so ever. That's why I said, once you fill that form, once you submit the form, just just prepare in advance, even though you have not yet received, the feedback, you have not yet been confirmed. Just save the small you have, the smallest you get, save. I'm not telling you to go and sell your goats and sell whatsoever that you have, that now you have filled the DV lottery program that you're going to the US. No, but the little you get, if you're getting a salary, let me say, if you have a salary, let me say, of $15, I'm using it just as an example, $15, now start saving the $5. Start saving the $5 or save the $10, then you can use the $5. And in that, once the chance knocks you on your door, once the chance knocks on your door, you already have where to start from. You already have where to start from. Make sure you have that starting point. Yeah, I think they are loud and clear. So that is all about the DV program. The DV program. There, you have to keep in mind that DV program, once you submit, is not a guarantee that you're going to go through. It's not a guarantee that you will go through. And once you go through, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get a visa. Yeah. Remember, you have to pay for the visa even before you sit for before you sit for the interviews. You know that you need to pay for the visa before you sit for the interviews. When you it's like it's like this. Once you once you apply, once you go through, then you'll be required to select a day for your actually to book a day for your interviews. Yeah, and then you'll get an email inviting you for the interviews. That email, once you go to the U.S. embassy, you'll have to show that to the security at the security checkpoint. You have to show it to the security to allow you inside. To allow you inside, you have to show it to the security. Now you show the email to the security to allow you inside, inside the consulate or inside the U.S. embassy. Now, once you reach inside, then someone will come and arrange your documents. You arrange your documents that you will submit to the to, to the ambassador or someone who will be interviewing you. Now, after there, once you're shown that you're going to be worked upon by a certain official, then you'll be required to go to. Once they check all your documents, that all the required documents you've come with them, then they will tell you to go and pay. There is a desk where you go and pay for the visa. Yes, you go and pay for the visa, and when they find you don't have all the documents, then they will automatically tell you you're missing some documents. You need to go back and bring this document. Then you can go back and bring the document. So you go and pay for the visa, then you go, you get a receipt. That receipt you have to attach it to your document. Then you go for the actual interviews. Yeah, I think I am very clear on that point. I'm very clear on that point. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So that's it. I think we can end the live, our live here. We shall yeah, there's someone I need to into Alina Lavi. There is someone I will host here to talk more about these things. Actually, I consulted her. Then I'm going to arrange with her. We do a live here with her. Then she can also explain more about the DV lottery. Otherwise, I wish you the best. Yeah, let allow me end this live here. Thank you.